How's it going, guys? Welcome back. I'm trying to position my little light here. I really need to make space in this room. Get rid of half of these tables and lockers and get more shelves or something up. So my partner's already stressed out about that wall having three heavy shelves, well, not heavy shelves. Two light shelves and one big heavy duty shelf. And then three little decorative shelves. And they all have models on them. So there's the trailer, lads. The one I'm turning into the race trailer. Hope you can see that up there. Black with chrome wheels, silver wheels. So yeah, that's the one that's getting turned into the race truck trailer with the Revell truck. I did do the cab off the LT in the green, as you can see up there on the new shelf. That's going to be for the 1/35th scale big rig that I'm building now. I put up that new shelf for it. But there's the LT 700 cab, tilt cab, that came with the truck off that trailer. But I'm putting that Revell Man Focus, that Man PGX XLX truck on the front. So the cars are going to be all the same colour as the truck. That's my plan. It's going to be like a personalised, like just say you are into cars and you had a few quid and you had your own transport truck trailer and two cars and you liked to race on the weekends, like on that Nürburgring thing, that racetrack that you're able to rent out for the day and go on. Anyway, I'll stop waffling here today, lads, just to show you a couple of figures I got to go towards my... Sit down, stop, dogs. You can hear the dogs drinking that tea. I had a cup of tea there that went lukewarm and I had to put it down because they like to drink that tea, the dogs. So we'll put the cup down on the ground and one drinks half and then moves over and lets his ma drink the other half. You sure? Anyway, got a couple of figures from my 1/35th scale diorama I'm going to be building. Military again. As you know, the main figure you can only get are in our military in 1/35th. And they suit the plan, the build plan, having weapons and being a tactical team. So that's the 5 you get. I bought 2 of them. So there's the part 3. Daisy, get up on the chair. Get up. Take the things out of the bin. Just taking things out of the bin, Sean had to have my dinner. So there the guys there, as you can see the details. I got 2 of these. The reason I got 2 of these exact kits are, lads, €3.50 each on sale for 2 days on Amazon. There was 15, I should have bought more. I could have sent them off to a couple of years. I wasn't thinking, I just said, right, I need a couple of figures. I checked to see was there any more different sets to mix it up a bit. There wasn't. There was just that one on sale that day for €3.50. I went back after this came last night. I went back online to see if they were still there. Sale was just over, so I ended up going on to setting up a new account with a new place called AliExpress. The reason I joined it is because my friend up the north there, Seamus, see my BMW, Shamey BMW, he gets his stuff off AliExpress, his LEDs, his little figures and a couple of the odd models he gets off them too. So I decided to check it out for the first time, and because I was looking up the 3D printers, because that's where I think he said he got his one. So that's another reason why I checked it up, because I've put a few things into my watch box that I want to get, and 3D printer is one of them. So just have to get a new job. So I can start paying for it. Anyway, that's the other little kit I've had the last couple of weeks, but I didn't want to say I didn't want to show it. I explained about it to a couple of you guys, like Gav and all them. Gav and who else? I said to a few of you guys that do military that I had ordered it. Jeff from that mountain modeler and all, like I said it to him and that, because he's getting me into the tanks. He's been getting a lot of good stuff in, and I've been saying to myself, right, I have to start getting. I've been promising myself, but the thing is, I'm intimidated by tanks, lads. Yeah, that one was fun. That one was fun. That little tune tank that I done for that main group build we done last year. But when I see you building them tanks, I'd been saying to myself, if I tried that, I'd ruin it. I'd ruin the kit. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably a kit that'll go together really easy for any guy that's used to building tanks. But I'd try it and they'd be peed off with me for trying to build it and ruining a perfectly good kit that was meant to be easy. They intimidate me a bit, honest to God. But I am going to get them. I did say I'm going to get them. And to make things easier, it's the Zavida or whatever that make is, and Tamoya. They're the two brands I've been mainly looking up. I've been looking up a lot of mini art kits as well. 1/35 5th scale. I've been looking up master box kits as well. They're mainly all like, the mini arts are all mainly like the buildings and that stuff. Diorama material, garages and all. I'm going to pick up on them garages actually. There's actually a German garage and a French little 1/35 scale garage with the petrol pumps and the things and all in it. And I don't think that's too dear either. I think they're all like, they're a nice fair little price. Like, I think they're about 35 quid or something, 30 quid. But anyway, I will get the tank or two very soon. Don't worry about it, I promise. Anyway, these are the figures I got anyway, lads. Yeah, so these are going to be from my zombie apocalyptic plan that I have to do with diorama. And just to show you, I went on to the AliExpress, as I was saying to you a few minutes ago, and this is the zombie kit I found. It's a resin kit, but it's two zombies, as you can see. One is munching away on one on a human being on the ground that just got captured. His suitcase is there beside him. I don't know why there's a high heel beside the suitcase, but to be honest, I'm not gonna judge him if that's what he's into. I know, but honestly, look, there's a Playboy magazine. Playboy magazine. This is strictly for over 18s, my video anyway, so there's another magazine. It's just all it. It's like the little setup diorama that he made to sell these figures, the seller. But I bought two sets of that. That what you're looking at now. I bought two sets of that. They're resin casted. They look good. I think they look deadly. So I also found the kit I've been wanting to get, a Zombie Hunt. I found it for a good price. I didn't put enough money into my mother's bank card since I closed my own bank card. So when I'm shopping online, I put money into my mother's bank card that she only uses for shopping online with. Do you know what I mean? She doesn't use it for anything else. She opened it up specifically just to shop with. So she'll only put money in it when she's shopping. She has a separate account for like personal, do you know what I mean? Personal money, like. So I just say to her, because I closed my account altogether and I haven't got a bank card anymore, I just say, right, I'm going to lodge money into that account, and that's the one I use to shop online with me local and everywhere else. Because if it gets hacked with all these scammers that are going around hacking all the people's bank cards and bank accounts and whatever, they can hack mine all they want, they won't get anything of it. They can hack me ma's second one all they want, my mother's second one all they want, they won't get anything of it. The only time there's nothing in it is when it's getting something's being paid for. So that's how I shop online, and that's why I don't like to shop online and order kits. Why it costs me more to buy a kit and send it abroad, do you know what I mean, to get a kit that I want, or if one of you guys to send back to me, you know, that way. So it costs me more, it's costing me extra to do that. But just to be on the safe side, that's just being me being on the safe side, you know what I mean? Yeah, it might cost me that little bit extra. But if I was to keep shopping online, everything I buy, I'd be paying for double. Do you know what I mean? Because they double the prices of everything. I entered a couple of bids to try get me father's favourite car, the Sierra Cosworth. And I've been like on all the bidding wars for the Sierra 4x4 Cosworth. Now they start them off at 40 and 50 quid. The most I went up to last time, I think it was 70, and then 20 or 30 shipping. And I lost it. I lost the bid. I was the winning bid right up until about 2 minutes. I says, right, this should close now. I have this one. I was chuffed. It wasn't even, it was the 4x4 one, just the plain one. But remember, I got sent the decals from that guy, Mike from Australia. Well, I have them decals and I don't know where to put them. But I know they're safe. I just don't know where to put them. Now, I told you I'd moved most of my stash kits down to my mother's for room, because I have no room in my hobby room here. So I moved most of my kits down to my mother's, and she stores them down there for me in her closet, like, you know, because she lives just in her own house with just my brother, my younger brother. So them two live in a 2-bedroom house, so there's enough space, basically, you know what I mean, for my stuff, my kits, so I can stock up here on what I have. So remember, my wardrobe used to be full, but now it's only half, if even a quarter of it, because all the rest has gone down to my mother's. So when I need that, I have all the ones that I'm planning on building around this time frame, like around this year. I already have them, and if I change my mind on something, and that new that comes in, like the abart and all there, they all stay here. Do you know what I mean? It depends. If I want to get a kit that I have and it's down on my mother's, I'll bring down a couple of kits from here, and I'll bring up the couple from my mother's. So that's what I do, just to make space. I'll have I told her what to do. Keep them out of direct sunlight, keep them in a dry room that it's not too hot and it's not a damp room, because it'll just ruin me kits. As in put a throw through it, like a spare throw, no, a couch, a sofa throw over the boxes in the closet. Reason being, because she smokes. So I don't smoke. It's a nasty habit, bad asthma I have. You hear it in me breathing when I'm making videos. So she has asthma as well, but she always smoked. But anyway, long story short, I have my kits down there, and these are the ones I end up getting off AliExpress, thanks to Seamus's advice. So I set up an account with AliExpress and ordered them. I ordered 2 sets of them as well. So they'll be here. I don't know when they'll be here, to be honest. Shamey, if you're watching this, let us know how long it takes for AliExpress to get to you. They say that they'll ship them out within 9 days. I don't know why it takes so long to ship some out. When yesterday, the minute I paid, he contacted me, the seller, and said, so he said, why is it saying only quantity 1 when I paid for 2? And he said, no, it's 2, don't worry about it, I know it's 2. So like in a message, so I said, right, but it was processing the order, meaning they got the money, they were writing up the address and they're sending it by normal AliExpress posting, not fast track or whatever post they use as normal post. So if you're watching this, James, let us know how long it takes or how long it could take. They said, it says here on the site, if it doesn't come within the space at the time that it's supposed to come, well then you can be refunded. So if encouraged by the refund, fair enough, that's well and good. They can be late if you want, because they're not getting them for free. So to get themselves out of it, I'd say that they'll be quick enough to get them to me. Yeah, so I looked up 3D printers as well. I wanted to learn how to use a 3D printer. I don't know if Shamey ever used a 3D printer before he got his one, because he seems to have a good hand on it, what he knows what he's doing now with his one. So I'm going to order one that's easy enough to follow the instructions to set it up, and the one that's easy enough to one like you can send stuff through wireless to it. I know there's a couple of them that you send, like, I don't know if you Bluetooth or Wi-Fi something to it, dimensions and settings and a picture of something, and it creates it. So that's the type of one I want, something that's easy like me printer, you know what I mean, that you can just wireless send something to it and it does it. So that's the whole idea, the one I want to get. So whether that's in the price range of what I can think I'll be able to afford in a couple of weeks, like, because it'll take me a couple of weeks to be able to get out the money for that. What's the cheapest one I was looking at was 200 and something quid. Now there was one for one something, but I'm reading specifications and all on some of them and reviews and all, so people that are finding the ones hard. I'm not tech savvy. Took me a while to learn to edit, and I'm only barely editing things now still. So yeah, long story short, I'll be getting a 3D printer soon and I hope to be able to use it. So these are the mail calling anyway. Sorry for rambling for the past 70 minutes, man. I was only meant to be on for 5 minutes. This is me. Once I get talking, I don't shut up. Sorry for annoying you, lads. Have a good day and stay safe, and I'll be back with an update in the next couple of days. I did do the body or the cab again. As you can see, the sanding parts are all gone now. It's nice. It's nice. The paint came out nice and blue, so the chrome will pop on that blue. That's called deep blue from a Rust-Oleum can. I didn't use any of it to my. I ended up buying a new paint, a metallic blue paint, because I do like the colour blue as well. I love yellow, love blue. This is a metallic. You can see the metallic in it from the bottom. That's how to get a fair idea of the colour the paint's gonna be on your kit, isn't it? By looking at the end of the Tomoe jars. I have to give her a good shake. But anyway, yeah, another question for a few of you guys out there that done the General Lee. Did anybody do it in orange from Tomoe and use a Tomoe 10ml bottle of paint? And if so, was it the same number as what I have right here? The Tomoe paints. These are just brand new paints I ordered as well last week for a kit that I ordered for a friend. I had to get in paints for myself, like. But there, look, X6 orange by Tomoe. Normal, not a lacquer orange. But that's X6. Would that do the General Lee? Or would the pure orange LP51 lacquer paint, pure orange it says there, the lid, would that be the one? Can any of you tell me which one would be the right one to go with for the Tomoe X6 orange or the new Tomoe lacquer paint LP51 orange? which one would be the right one to go with for the General Lee, because I really need to get this right. I can't afford to mess that up. We also got a new flat red in for the seats, for the racing sport bucket seats, and a khaki colour for the diorama military kits. So yeah, just let us know, guys, if you can, which one of them is more suited and will work perfectly for the Dukes of Hazzard General Lee, because I want to make sure I get that right. It's a build I want to do. It's a little setup as well that I want to get. I want to get the Daisy Duke car or Jeep, and I want to get the Uncle Jesse's truck. But again, I can easily check it up. All I have to do is look it up. But, what was it, a Ford F100, or was it a Dodge, his truck as well? Because I was thinking his truck might have been a Dodge. Seems that the others had Dodges. They all had Dodge. You know what I mean? And I want to get a wrecker that'd do the job for Cuter, you know who I'm talking about. Cuter, the mechanic. I want to get his wrecker truck as well, if that's even a kit out there, or could I even make one from a kit that was the same type of truck and then slap like a brown thing on it to simulate the same that truck, if you get me. Anyway lads, I'll let you go. 21 minutes 22 rambling on. It was meant to be what, a 3-minute video. Have a good day, stay safe everyone, keep building, and yeah, just be safe. Let's talk to you again soon. Have a good day. Peace out. Alright.